All right, we ready to roll here. You're looking at Jim Snow. I was born in San Francisco. My folks moved me over here to San Anselmo when I was 2 years old. I went to Lansdale School, then I went to Brookside School, and from 62 through 66 I was a Drake High Pirate. Me growing up, it was all about pretty much sports, hunting, fishing. It was a little more rural around here when I was growing up. There weren't as many people, there weren't many cars, there weren't as many rules and regulations. For fun, we'd hitchhike out to the coast and go hunting. You know, we'd hunt for deer, we'd hunt for pigs, ducks, and you know, if we didn't have a ride, we'd just hitchhike, and that was pretty much generally accepted. Nobody blinked an eye if you were carrying a firearm, which is something unheard of these days. The United States is involved in Southeast Asia. You know, it's the North Vietnamese had wiped out the French. The United States stepped in, and you know, we were seeing a lot of our peers being shipped off over that way. You know, this military involvement, you know, halfway across the world was just starting to soak in. What really would soak in is that some kids quit school, you know, and they joined the Army. And they would, of course, get shipped off to Vietnam. Some guys made it back. Some guys, I mean, they made it back alive. Some people came back deformed. Some people were dead. And this had a pretty big impact. Stay in school, you know, get an education. I went on to college in Marin, stayed there for a couple of years, and then thought I'd take a break. Well, I took a break. I was immediately inducted. I got my induction notice. And when you got your induction notice, you were told to be at a specific place at a certain time on a certain day, and you got on a bus and you went over to Oakland to the induction center, and you rode over there on a bus with a bunch of other guys. When you got over there, they took all your clothes, except for your underwear, gave you a folder, and you went all around the different, you got a total physical, and at the end of that physical, if you passed that physical, you got back on the bus and you went to Fort Ord. You were in the Army. You did not go home. That was it. If you were, well, depending upon your outlook, I figured I was fortunate. I got a medical deferment. My mother had a lot more foresight than I did, gave me letters from my doctors stating that my history of asthma and allergies. Well, if you're in the infantry, you don't want somebody next to you that has asthma and allergies. You'd be out there sneaking around in the grass and start to sneeze, you know, totally blow it. No, I do not think it was right for us to invade Vietnam. Again, you know, like there are so many, there's such a history there, you know, of the Vietnamese. You know, like we're over there because it's a money market. That's what we're into. You know, it's and I wanted to see, and to this day, I want to see more focus on America.